right, everyone, so we're about to turn you around and get started on our our meal plan for the week, and so we can get started on our grocery list and see what we need to pick up, because tomorrow I plan on going to the grocery store, maybe even doing a meal plan. Of course we're doing our meal plan, but I may do a grocery pickup for Walmart. I'm not sure. So we're just going to see. I have to see what all I need, and then we'll go from there. I definitely want to try to get to Aldi's and get some fruit and things. And also, I would like to go to Sam's and get a case of water. I like to buy my water at Sam's because it's a lot better value. So we'll see. If I get a chance, I will. If not, I may pick some up at Aldi's or somewhere else. But we'll just have to see what we have time for, because we've got a lot of stuff that we're trying to pack in this week. We got a lot of things coming up, but I want to bring y'all along for it, and so it's going to be exciting. And we're going to Legoland this weekend for my son's part of his birthday present back in July, so that's exciting. So I'll be sure and share that with y'all. It'll be the next week, though. This Friday's video will be going down on Friday, so we won't have it. But yes, I'm super excited. So we're just trying to get through the week. Just a few meals till we get ready to go. So I'm going to turn y'all around and we're going to get started. All right, everyone. So now I'm going to open up our planner and get to planning our supper meals this week and seeing what else we might need. So let's get it opened up. All right, so this week we had some unexpected stuff come up. So we did not end up doing pizza night this week, and we did not do the pizza night or the pot roast. Okay, we ended up having church. We had supper at church one night, so that took up one of the meals, and then one night we had a kind of an emergency with a family friend, basically family, and so we ended up having to do something else for supper that night as well. So we had the pot roast tonight, which is Sunday, and then tomorrow night we are going to be having chicken and spinach pasta. Okay, and then Tuesday we're gonna have Taco Tuesday, because we didn't have tacos last week because we had chicken tortilla soup. So we're ready for tacos again. We love tacos around here. And then the next night, which is Wednesday night, we are going to have, let's see, we're going to do, I think we're going to do pizza night on Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, we are going to be doing poppy seed chicken casserole. And then we won't be doing anything else for the rest of the week, because we are leaving this day and headed down to Legoland in Orlando, Florida, for my son's birthday gift. We got him a 2-day pass to Legoland, so we're going to be gone. We'll be coming back home Sunday evening. So we're just going to try to keep it simple this week, and just do these things, which I already have everything almost to make. I have everything for this. almost everything for that, almost everything for that, almost everything for this. So we just have to get a few things to go with supper. I'm hoping to keep our grocery budget $100 a week is what I'm going for, outside of the one trip a month to Sam's that I try to do. And I'll be sure to take y'all along for that too. But yeah, we're gonna see. So I'm gonna do a grocery haul this week and show you everything we got, and so I can let you know what we're gonna be having for breakfast, which we still have waffles and a few breakfast items. I want to get some more eggs, and we're gonna do some burritos, some waffles, maybe some oatmeal, some simple easy breakfasts, because also this week we are starting back to school. I homeschool my son, so I just want to keep it simple this week so we can get back in the groove of things. And plus, we're about to go out of town again. And then next week, he'll be out Friday this week and Monday next week, so that we can kind of get recuperated from the trip, because we're probably going to be exhausted from that. But anyway, I'm just trying to get us back in the swing of things, so I'm just going to grab a few breakfast type items, something quick we can whip up in the mornings. But yeah, that's the plan, so I'll be sure to bring y'all along and show you the grocery haul and how much we spend. All right, everyone, so today is the first day of school, so it's exciting. We have lots of work to do. We use the Life Pack books, so yep, we are already hard at work. I just wanted to show y'all just a little bit of what we're doing. He's working on science right now, and then we've already done vocabulary, so we still have language and math and history and Bible to go. So we're gonna get busy. See y'all later. Alright, everyone, so I'm back at home with my grocery haul. I just wanted to show you what I picked up. I did pick up 3 frozen pizzas from Winn-Dixie. They were on sale for $4.99 each, and we are about to go on vacation. We're taking my youngest son to Legoland for his birthday. It's part of his birthday present this weekend. And so my older son, he will be here at home. He's not going with us. And so I wanted him to have some quick stuff that he could throw in the oven to eat if he needed. And I picked up some sun-dried tomatoes, some Parmesan cheese. That says Asiago, but... And I got some light sour cream, some eggs, some butter. I got Coffee Mate creamer. Most of you know that we are on a journey to live more healthy. And me and my husband and our family in general. And I know these are not good for you. And I'm going to be cutting out coffee very soon. I'm already down to just 1 cup a day, but I'm trying to use up the rest of this coffee that I have. And when I was in Winn-Dixie to get this, I saw they had the peppermint mocha, and I love this flavor. It is so hot and really not in season right now, but I could not help it. I went ahead and picked one up because you usually only get that around Christmas time. So I went ahead and grabbed one of those. I got some baking soda. Got this big thing of cashew halves and pieces, and this was $10 for that big thing, which that's not bad. I got some pancake syrup for the kids to go on the waffles. I got some peppers for pizza night and fresh eating. I got some pasta for to go with our meal tonight. I'm going to be making the chicken and spinach pasta. I got, these are like all these brands of Ritz Crackers. I grabbed those to go to for a recipe this week. I grabbed some spinach, of course, to go with supper tonight, and then some lettuce and some milk. And all of this is a little bit of stuff. It was $70 together. I spent like $43 at Aldi and then 20-something dollars at Winn-Dixie. It was about $70 altogether, or a little more. So that's not bad. It's just unfortunate that groceries cost this much, especially when you try to eat better and fresher. It costs even more. So it is what it is. I'm happy I stayed under that $100 mark. That's what I'm trying to do. So yes, we're going to put this with our other stuff and have some great meals for the rest of the week. And I'll be sure to bring y'all along when we make our pasta tonight. And so, yeah, I'm going to get this stuff put away. I'll see y'all later. All right, everyone. So, I forgot to start filming before I started putting this together, but I'm just going to show you what this is the poppy seed chicken casserole that I'm making. So, I added a tablespoon of poppy seeds, and I'll be sure to link the recipe below the video. A can of cream of chicken soup, the healthy request kind. And I used 3/4 cup of sour cream. And then I've got all that mixed up together in here with shredded chicken. It calls for 3 cups of rotisserie chicken or shredded chicken. I just did chicken breasts. I boiled them. And so yeah, I shredded it with my blender. And so yeah, I got it all mixed in here, and now we're going to put it in our greased baking dish. This is a 9x9, and then we're going to get the topping made. So I'm going to get this pouring in, and then we'll continue on. I've got the oven preheated to 350 degrees. So while it's preheating, I'm just combining all this. And now I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the pan. I know I said I was going to bring y'all along for the chicken and spinach pasta, but I forgot to film for that too. So I was going to do this one with y'all. I'm just going to spread this out evenly in the pan. Let you see what it looks like. So you're just spreading it out. And then now we're going to make the topping. And the oven just beeped, so it's preheated. So I'm going to bring you the camera right here, and we are going to make the topping. Alright, let's see. Alright. And this is going to be the topping. For the casserole. Okay, I'd say that was about 3/4 of the way. I'm just going to give this a stir again. I had a little bit left in here, and I just measured it out and then added it all back in here to melt it. Just gonna stir that around real good, make sure everything gets good and coated. And I think it is. Break up any big pieces I see that I missed. Alright, and we're going to turn it around and get it on our casserole. I'm just basically trying to spread it everywhere, and there's no wrong or right way to do it. Just do it to the best of your abilities. If you need to get your hands in there, you can do that too. My hands are clean, so break up some of these bigger clumps here on top. I mean, it doesn't have to cover every single space. I mean, if you want it to, you know, you can always add more butter, more crackers, but that's not necessary for me. All right. And now that the oven's preheated, we're going to pop it in there for about 25 minutes, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And in the meantime, I'm going to get started on frying up some squash and zucchini and onions. So I'll be back in just a moment. All right, I'm going to turn on my stove to about medium-high heat. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil. Let that warm up. And while that's warming up, I'm gonna get my zucchini and onions ready. I had a half of an onion left from something else I made in the week, so I wanted to use it up. Because we are about to leave for a few days. And some of this still might be a little frozen, but it'll be alright. This is squash and zucchini that I grew in my garden. And then I froze. It's not good for fresh use. It's only good for like really cooking like this, because it's, you know, it'll be mushy after it's been frozen, because zucchini and squash have so much water. They're composed of so much water. But that's okay. This is the reason why I froze it, so that we could have it when our squash and zucchini is gone out of the garden. And it is gone. I'm throwing the onion that I chopped up. Put the rest of that. Probably should have let it heat up a little more before I put it in there, but it'll be okay. There's a lot of water still to thaw in the squash and zucchini. So we're gonna go ahead and season this up. Got a little bit of pepper here. And you just season to your heart's desire. With whatever you like to use. I'm just using a little bit of regular salt and pepper, and I am going to throw in a little bit of Cavender's Greek seasoning. I really love this stuff on vegetables. Oh my gosh, it just game changer. Shout out to my ex-brother-in-law for recommending this stuff. I love it. And a little bit of seasoned salt, just a tad. And maybe a tad of garlic salt or garlic powder. Alright. Let's see if we can't get this stuff cooking up now. Uh-oh. Making a mess. This will cook down quite a bit, so I'm just gonna let this cook and we'll be back to check on it in a moment. I decided to add baked beans to the menu as well. So this is going to be yummy. And while we're right here cooking, I wanted to show you that in my air fryer, I leave it open. I know you've been seeing it open in the videos. I'm drying basil in there. My husband is working on me a rack to dry my herbs, but right now I'm just having to make do with what I got. So I'm drying my basil in there for now. But yeah, we got about 7 minutes left on the timer, so I'll be back in a moment. All right, y'all. So that's done. This is done. And I'll be back in a moment to show you the casserole. All right, y'all. So that's the casserole. Yes, sir. It looks delicious. Can't wait to have some. So I'll be sure and take a picture of the plate once we plate it up, and I'll add it after this. All right, everyone. So I need to do some cleaning tonight. I need to get some stuff done, some laundry, some other things. So I'm just going to bring y'all along with me. So let's get started. good night. Then we'll see you in the next part of the video. Say night-night. Say night-night. Roxy, night-night. All right, everyone. So that's going to be it for this part of the video. I got everything done that I wanted to get done tonight. And then I will see y'all back tomorrow. All right, everyone. Today is Wednesday morning, and I'm in here cooking up some breakfast for my son before we get started with school, well, myself and him. And so we're going to have some scrambled cheesy eggs this morning. And then we are going to do a garden tour and show you how the garden's doing. And it's not so hot. I'm telling you, this weather, this heat has been just rough on the garden. But now the peppers are doing good, and that's what we're going to go check on and see if it's ready. So I'm going to keep scrambling this, and I'll be back in a moment. All right, so the eggs are done. I have the cheese. I laid the cheese on part of the eggs before I took it out of the skillet. And now I'm just going to go and work it in to the rest of the eggs. This is how I do my cheesy eggs. I know everybody does it different, but I found that the cheese melts really nice this way and doesn't get burnt from the skillet if you do it like this. So, because we like the sliced cheese in our eggs. Now, you do whatever you like, but I'm making a mess here. But yeah, so we got salt and pepper in there too. Of course, I put that in there before we cooked it. So, yep, it's ready to go. Cheesy eggs. So this is how I put my eggs on. I put my cheese on top of the eggs and let it sit there for a minute. I've already turned the heat off because the eggs are done. But I just let it sit there for a minute. And then I'll show you what I do next. So I took out the part that had the cheese. And now I'm going to put the rest of the eggs on top of that and let it finish melting the cheese. So I'll show you what I mean. Just take and scoop the eggs around and just let it sit there. From the heat of the eggs will melt the cheese. And this is Borden cheese, the kind of cheese I'm using. You need a good melty cheese to do this. If the cheese you have doesn't melt well, then it may not do well with this. But this cheese does really well with it. And I'll show you just a second when I mix it up. All right, so, and just like we did with Logan's eggs, we just mix it up good with the cheese. And there you go. Got some cheesy eggs with some good melty cheese that isn't burnt. So that's just how we like to do it. All right, well, we're going to go and enjoy breakfast and get started on school. All right, everyone. So I wanted to give you an update on the seeds that we started down here. And it's been 1 week. We planted them on the 7th, and it's the 14th. So we still have a few that have not came up yet, but we have several that have. We've got some romaine lettuce. Let's see, that's Green Magic. Broccoli. We got some dill. Let me get around this side. We've got some dill right here coming up. And then we've got more broccoli. And then we've got, let's see, cabbage, broccoli, and more cabbage back here. So we've got lots of little seeds up, so that's exciting. And so I'm just trying to make sure that I keep them moist. And not letting them dry out, and they're still pretty moist, so I haven't watered them again. since I first planted them because they're still really, really moist. And you don't want to, I don't want to drown them. So I'm not going to water them anymore. And then hopefully we will get up some more. Now these are bunching onions that I planted in here. And I'm really, really hoping, I think I see one about to pop out right there. Do you see that? It looks like one about to pop out. I'm not going to bother it. We'll see. Hopefully, I would love to have some bunching onions. And then chives have not come up yet. We've got lots of cabbage up and broccoli. So I'm not concerned if this broccoli doesn't come up. Now, I don't know that we have the DC broccoli up. But I know I'm going to swap this out and put this back here and see if that'll make a difference, because I've got like 4 romaine lettuces right here. So if this don't come up, we've got plenty here that we can plant. Hopefully, though, the rest of this will come on up and we'll just keep an eye on it. And and hopefully it'll keep doing good, and I'll update y'all as we go along. All right, everyone, so we are out here, and my very, very bestest friend gave me a cutting of mint, so I wanted to get out here and get it planted tonight. So I know the lighting might not be the best, but she also gave me this planter to put it in, so I'm going to try to get this going here. And this is just some organic cotton soil that I'm using right here. Alright, now I'm going to grab the fertilizer and sprinkle a little bit of that in. I'm just sprinkling in a little bit of the shake and feed. And I will fertilize it with liquid as well later on. I just want to get all that in there and get that mixed in there good, so that way when we water it, I'm going to start right there, and we're going to grab it and get it planted, and I'm going to add some more. Alright, this is the mint. And I got a couple of sprigs here for fresh use. And then I've got some that's got some really good roots. So just put that down in there, and then grab some more dirt to go around. Alright, and then this one, I'll stick it down in there. And same process. Okay, and then I'm gonna kindly, not trying to pack it too tight, but I am trying to pack it somewhat. And now I'm gonna grab some water. Got my jug of rainwater that I've been collecting, so I just go down with a smaller bucket and get some to have up here on the porch. But I hope you can see that well. We're gonna set it over here in the sun. Let me see if I can turn it and I'll show you this way. There's the one and there's the other. All right, here is the mint that we planted last night. I wanted to show you the basil that's coming up now, so super excited. And then the chives are still not up. So I'm trying to grow some under the grow light downstairs, but we'll see. And then we got parsley and cilantro up. And then that's my poor basil original. That's the reason why I am replanting it, because this one is looking bad. And I believe these are aphids that have just took over it. So what I'm probably going to do is just pull it and transplant some of that basil in here. And then we got some beets coming up. So now we're gonna head down to the big garden and see what we got going on down there. All right, so we've got several habaneros here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick these ones that are really red and dehydrate them to make chili powder. I'm gonna get some water in this okra. This is rainwater that I caught, so I'm also going to water these onions because they are bulbing right now. I need them to finish bulbing. Go ahead and water my nasturtiums too. And I'll give these peppers a little water too. And the containers, they need watering a little more often in this heat. That little squash plant's not doing so hot, y'all. It's been so hot here. One of the squash plants, I had two come up. One of them died. It just shriveled up and died. And I don't know if it's because of the heat or if I over-fertilized. I'm not sure, but it did die. And then we've got some tomatoes here. I'm gonna go ahead and pick these darker ones and put them in the window because we're not gonna be here for a few days. And then this plant is surviving, but I don't know that it's going to do anything. I don't see any blooms yet. I'm hopeful. I feel like it's too leggy because it's so tall. And I don't think I planted it deep enough. I think it probably would have done better had I planted it deeper. But, you know, I just tried to do the best I could with next time I'll do better, for sure. And then right here, this little tomato plant seems to be doing lots better since we got it in the ground. And so I'm excited about that. And then look at these green beans. They have taken off. And today is Thursday, the 17th of August. I harvested my red bell pepper I showed y'all the other day, and we ate it on our pizza last night, and it was delicious. I left the plant because it's got some small things coming on top. I don't know if it's going to be another pepper or not, but I decided to leave it just to see. And then this plant thought it had a second one, but this one is starting to turn as well, so hopefully it'll be right by the time we get back, or pretty close. I'm not sure, maybe it's Bolton. I'm not sure if those are flowers or, but I know that peppers like the heat, so we'll see what happens. I'll check it out when we get home. And then the cucumber, yeah, it's about done. It's got some small ones on there, and that's the only reason why I've left it. Some are still growing, but I mean, you can see it's just badly diseased and overheated, and the other cucumber I planted hadn't come up yet. But look at this. I mean, it's just rotted. Oh my goodness, look at this big fat boy right here. I better go and get it. But yeah, and then over here, I'll show you some more. This is where we planted the one, and it has not come up yet, so I'm hopeful that it will. If not, I may have to try to replant when we get back. What kind of beetle are you? Kind of looks like a ladybug, but I don't think it is. But anyway, see here we got another smaller one. And then our sweet potato vines have just took over here, which I'm happy. I hope we get some. It'll be great. And then the carrots, of course, still need to come and thin them big time. And I'm gonna pull some of these smaller ones that just popped up. I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna try to leave. What I'll probably do is just try to cut them, the rest of them, with some small scissors so that I don't disturb the roots when they're that close together. But yeah, I was trying to wait to see if some more kind of come up in this area, but I might try to transplant one. We'll see how that goes. But I'll be sure to bring y'all along with me for that next week. I'm not going to pull any right now. I'm going to wait till we get back and check on them then. And the garlic, it's just so hot. I hope it does okay. Maybe once it starts cooling down some. And then the jalapeno pepper, I'm not sure that it's gonna get big enough to do anything with either. We'll just have to see. And the marigolds are kind of suffering too in this heat. It's just been very, very, very hot. It's cooler now than it was. I'm thankful for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this tomato, and I'm gonna get this one. We might have a salad for lunch. Oh, this one's got a hole down in it, so I'm gonna toss it. And this one I'm gonna sit in the window and let it ripen. So that's the garden for right now, and we have lots of stuff coming up, so we'll be planting our fall crops very soon. So I will see y'all then. Everyone, so that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing below and hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up and share the video if you like it, and I'll see y'all in the next one.